Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. So Gemini, when I was preparing for your reading and meditating on the collective energy, I was getting a song. It was Demi Lovato, Cool for the Summer. I don't know, I'm sure you're familiar with that song, but particularly the part of the song where she says, take me down into your paradise. Is that how it goes? I'm cool for the summer. Anyways, check that song out. It might resonate with you. You might randomly hear it. Excuse my singing if you don't like it. I'm sorry. But that's what I was getting. And take it or leave it. So to me also, because when I was meditating, I was getting images of summer activities. For instance, like they showed me somebody teeing off, like golf. And then I heard T-ball, and then they were showing me like summertime activities. So summertime being highlighted as an important time for whatever reason. Things might really start taking off for you in the summertime. Some of you need to take some time off in the summertime, you know, but take it as it resonates, Gemini, and let's get into it and see. So you have the sixth house here. The sixth house is Virgo energy. For some of you, you could have that in your chart or be dealing with others that may have that in their chart. But this is talking about paying attention to the details, your health, your diet, your well-being, getting organized, paying attention to practical matters, maybe even developing some new skills or learning some new skills, particularly during the summer, which I know most people don't go to school in the summer, right? But we're always learning, whether it's formal schooling or not formal schooling. But there's like some sort of, so I'm hearing new idea, but there's some sort of like a new skill, like I said, that maybe you're going to be drawn towards, or maybe you've already been drawn towards, as there, I'm also getting the words like apprenticeship, or someone you're connecting with maybe. So take it as it resonates, Gemini. But yeah, you have the Two of Wands here, which is all about progress, moving forward. The Two of Wands comes after the Ace of Wands. So it's kind of like figuring something out, figuring out what makes you passionate, figuring out what sparks you, and then making some sort of progress towards that. So if you feel like, I feel like you know that you've already made progress. The Geminis I'm connecting with, I feel like you're aware, right, that you've started to move towards or closer to like a goal of yours or something you're wanting to attain. And I'm hearing the song again, is Cool for the Summer. So maybe something to do around summertime or Virgo season, which is September. So interesting start to the reading, Gemini. Let's get into it and see. We're going to look a little bit deeper into the headspace and what we got going on with the psyche, with your emotional self, with where your heart is at, and the big spiritual picture. All right. So Gemini, what do we got going on in the headspace? I cannot get that song in my head. What is Demi Lovato's sign? I think she's a Leo, right? Pretty sure she's a Leo. I could be wrong. All right, so the Three of Swords, the Moon, Temperance, and the Six of Cups. So this is interesting to me, Gemini. This would indicate that there's still something on your mind that's stemming from the past that still needs to be released, but you're making progress, right? So I'm hearing it was a very emotional time of your life. So something here coming to the surface that was a very emotional time of your life that, like, when you think about it, like, it has the ability to throw you off or throw you out of balance, maybe even make you feel like a little temperamental. It's like getting sucked into the past, which I find is really interesting considering the message was more towards like looking to the future, but it's like, Gemini, okay. So I'm getting, don't look to the past while you're trying to carve out a new future. Otherwise, you're going to bring your past into your new future. right? And I heard new you. Sorry. New year, new you. I don't know if that was your saying this year, new year, new you. But maybe you need to adopt that philosophy, Gemini, as this is like eating at you, whatever this is that, you know, had a lasting impact on you emotionally, maybe even created like trauma wounding or trust issues when it comes to your emotions. This may not be something that you readily talk about, or maybe that you're even fully aware of still lives inside of you, right? Because there has been like this energy going on for the collective of being triggered, like things coming up inside of us that we thought we dealt with, that we thought weren't part of our personalities anymore, until like we get slapped with the reality of something, or we're put back into a situation that we recall, or we get re-triggered, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm still sensitive over that, or yeah, it still does bother me and I thought it wouldn't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm getting another song. You probably think that you are better now, better now. Oh, that's Post Malone. He says, you probably think that you're all better now. I never meant to let you down. Would have given you everything. Okay. So that song may resonate with you. The lyrics may resonate with you. But being as what I was talking about when that song came through is like, maybe you thought you were better now. And you are. Okay. So I'm getting a strong emphasis, and you are. You've made progress, but we all get triggered sometimes. So sometimes life does have a tendency to pull us a few steps back just to slingshot us forward again. You know what I mean? So don't be too hard on yourself, Gemini. Let's see what is at the heart of the matter. It's in the emotional space. Sorry, I'm trying to see my time. The emotional space for Gemini. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Tower. Wow. So Gemini, some major changes and shifts in the emotional arena. Okay. It's important not to rush to conclusions when it comes to matters of the heart. All right. And definitely not rushing. Don't rush communication when not feeling up to it. Some of you might have like a down moment, or a moment where you're feeling down, and it's like there's either spirit rushing to your aid, or like someone that really cares about you available to you or rushing to you, Gemini. They're giving me the song Rush Into Me. It's like an old Paula Abdul song, I think. But I feel like there's someone here, Gemini, that wants to be that knight in shining armor for you, whether it's a feminine or a masculine. Well, if you're a masculine Gemini, you might be the one to want to rush in, but take it as it resonates. Because the other part of the song they keep giving me is, you were the love of my life. You probably think that you are better now, better now. Wow, okay, so you might have someone waiting in the wings that actually feels that you are the love of their life, or this could be how you're feeling. And I feel this is pretty strongly for the group of you that's going to be attracted to this reading. But again, if it's not a person, there's like guidance or support here waiting in the wings for you, always, of course. But I feel for a lot of you, this is an actual person here. Likely someone who's interested in you intimately, but it could be a friend or a family member. Like someone who wants to help, like someone who wants to be of assistance, Gemini. And this might even be surprising to you. Especially if it's someone from the past, or you have a past history with. Have you ever thought about something and then it occurred? or dreamt about something or someone, and then they showed up in the environment or popped up on your news feed. I feel like something like that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, because they're giving me the word premonition. So there could be like premonitions happening as well during April, maybe even into the summer. So I was not expecting the reading to go in that direction or to get that detailed, because I like to keep it more general. But I actually feel strongly that pulled in that direction, right? So let's see what else we have. Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of back and forth here with the emotions, right? Like, you could feel pulled into the past one day and then kind of emotionally drained over that. But then the energy shifts and then you start to look more towards your future, which is where Spirit wants you to place your focus. And it almost feels like, yeah, a little bit of like 2 steps back, but 3 steps forward. So I feel like even though you're kind of regressing a little bit, you're still making progress, right? But you're slowing down the progress with all of this emotional confusion. Whereas you could just simply go straight towards what it is that you want. But instead, you're kind of going like back and then forward and then a little bit back, then forward. So like still forward momentum being made, but it's a little bit slower process. And I'm getting that that's fine. And don't, feel bad about that. That's fine and that's normal. But just know that if you could get to a place of like being very secure in your emotional self and who you are today, that you could go at rocket speed forward a lot fast. Like the situation would evolve a lot faster if you were able to get and consistently stay in like a secure emotional space, Gemini. Yeah, here it is, the Lovers. Oh, that's your card. The 7 of Pentacles and the Fool. Yes, that's exactly what I said. I don't know why I keep getting the word slingshot. Maybe like the energy's like slingshotting you. Because I feel like there's this fear of being led astray emotionally, right? But there's an opportunity here to reconnect with yourself and to re-energize yourself and to maybe even take some risks or have a little bit more faith, of course, Gemini, that you're on track, that you cannot get this wrong, that everything is working out for you, because it is. Now, some of you, again, there's a really strong connection showing up. And it could be intimate, but like I said, it could be anyone that you feel strongly bonded to. But I feel there is another person here or another party here that wants to be there for you and maybe even feels that you are the love of their life, if that song resonated with you, but take it or leave it. And wants to invest time, but I feel that actually your focus right now needs to be investing some time and energy into yourself, okay? Especially when it comes to like matters of the heart, but also your well-being and prioritizing your well-being and honoring your emotions. So when you're not feeling your best, pull back a little bit. That's okay. That's what Spirit is saying. Like this little pullback or like step back is necessary to prioritize your mental well-being. And so Source wanting to give a message of grace for that, saying like it's okay on the days where you feel like overwhelmed or like things are more than you can handle, to pull back, all right? And then like a slingshot after a good night's sleep, right? Or a good meditation or a good time out, things will move forward again at a fast pace, but only when you're ready, because Spirit only wants to give you what you're currently ready for and will only ever give you in life what you're ready for. So keep that in mind. But I do feel like there is the dawn of a new day is what they're saying here, after some maybe big changes, right? Okay, so I do feel, again, there's a lot of emotional shifting happening here. That's going to help you break loose of something. So let's see what the Osho Zen has to say. Let's see, Osho Zen. The outsider. No, nothingness, courage, and trust. So, if there was a period of time where you felt like the outsider or the outcast, or like you were on the outside looking in, and you find yourself kind of going back to that space or being triggered emotionally because of that, take your time out if you need it. Never try and push away an emotion or make it unimportant, because all of your emotions are important, Gemini. But then have a little trust here. And maybe that takes a little bit of courage, right? But trust that the universe has a divine plan for you, and that things are being laid out in a way that it's going to bring you closer, right, to something you've envisioned for yourself. So let's go back to that message, because there was a message about a premonition, right? Something that I heard, you so close you can taste it. No, there's a song coming through. So close you can taste it. I don't know what that's from, but I feel like it's just like right there on the verge. And this kind of reminds me of Scorpio's reading, and I do have Scorpio energy here. So if you have Scorpio in your chart or dealing with one, check out their reading as well. So let's see what else. What's the law of attraction have to say about this, Gemini? Ooh, like I'm flying out. It says, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. The flawed premise that my way of life is the only way, therefore all other ways must be stopped, is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on this planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you disallow the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. So it's interesting to me that I got this card about pain, and the very first card you got out was Three of Swords, which is a very painful energy card. So it could be that there was a situation maybe stemming from a situation, maybe even from the past, where you felt like someone was trying to make you feel that you were flawed, or that the way you were living was incorrect because it didn't jive with the way they were living. Or maybe you did that to someone. Keep it real. But it's like, it doesn't matter. Leave the good opinion of others out of it, because they're not living your life, and they're not feeling your feelings, and they're not in your shoes. And not a one of us fully understands anyone on this planet other than ourselves. And the only person you should be looking to for complete understanding is your higher self, because your higher self has been there from the get-go, is with you for eternity, loves you unconditionally, and understands every thought you've ever had and why you are the way that you are. So do not go looking to others outside of you for that, because they cannot give it to you, just like you cannot give them full understanding either, because we're not meant to do that. We're meant to bounce off of each other, love each other along the way, learn our lessons, go through our growth. But the only person that's ever going to completely understand you is you. And that's got to be okay, because that's more than enough, because you're connected to Source, and Source loves you unconditionally. So, wow, really powerful message here, Gemini. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with another Gemini: Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer. Those are the, and Aries. Those are the, and Virgo, if I can say that. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but those could also be in your chart or the birth chart of the person or people that you're dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana. All of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Also, if you like some of my styles, you can get them for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. Until then, until next time, I'm wishing you the very best, Gemini. And if I can get my words out, I would like to wish you namaste and have a good day.